Everybody, welcome back to Off the Wall. I'm Mike.
And I'm Sol.
And a new trailer finally dropped for Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery is what the official title is. The sequel to Knives Out, bringing back Daniel Craig in another whodunit mystery. I love Knives Out, hands down. Soul?
I really enjoyed the film a lot when I've only seen it once, and it was on Amazon Prime, so I didn't see it in theaters, but I very much enjoyed it.
And Knives Out had a huge star-studded cast, and we've heard a bunch of casting announcements for this, but let's watch the trailer and see who all's in this thing.
Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh.
You expected
Batista!
the mystery.
Get your hand off of that.
You expected a puzzle. But for one person on this island, this is not a game.
Edward Norton.
Will you explain it to us then, detective?
Why does this feel a little like Death on the Nile because of a boat?
Kinda, yeah. Catherine Hahn.
Leslie Odom Jr.
Holy! Really, Duke?
Oh my God!
Really? Lock the doors.
Stay in your rooms.
Everyone
Is in danger.
All right. When's the murder mystery start?
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Now.
Ooh, Netflix. So the first one was Amazon. This one's Netflix.
Well, yeah. The first one they put it out in theaters and on Amazon, and then as soon as it was done, Netflix basically wrote a big check and said they're making like 5 of these things. Netflix is all in on this. Yeah, I get what you're saying as far as like the slight death on the Nile, because this character, and I'm blanking on the name right now. It's very much a like homage, tribute, what have you, to Hercule Poirot, Sherlock Holmes, those kind. Those Agatha Christie style whodunits, Clue for what it is. Great. I'm always so happy to see Dave Bautista in more stuff.
Yeah.
It's one of those, his story. I mean, you talk about a guy who just like he just wants to be an actor, and James Gunn took a huge swing on him for Guardians, and kind of similar to like The Rock and John Cena, he hasn't always had the best selection as far as projects go, but he always gives 110%. I still think some of the best acting he's done was in Blade Runner 2049 for all of 5 minutes of screen time. So and then Kate Hudson, Leslie Odom Jr., Catherine Hahn, yay. Just it's still waiting on that dump truck of Emmys for WandaVision for her. What do you think about this?
Yeah, you definitely got more of the feel of it than what the like story is actually about, or what because we knew, like, I forgot about the trailers of the first one, but I think it showed like that the older man like passes away and they don't know who did it. So I don't know what the mystery is for this movie just quite yet. And actually, I kind of would like it if the trailers never let us know what the mystery is, so that way we go into the movie completely blind on that. But you really are getting the feel here. And if I said it in the thing, it feels very Death on the Nile. I don't know if most of it's going to take place on a boat or not, or like be on the sea kind of thing. But I'm very intrigued. It looks like it's going to be a fun ride.
I think from what I gather from the trailer, it looks like they're going to a resort, because there's a lot of people at parties and on a pool and on a beach. And so it looks like the boat might just be just like first. Just getting into like an island or a resort or something like that. I this looks great. And what another, I mean, Edward Norton, I'm looking at the cast right now. Edward Norton, Janelle Monáe, Catherine Hahn, Leslie Odom Jr., Jessica Henwick, who we haven't seen since Iron Fist, Madeline Klein, Kate Hudson, Dave Bautista, and Ethan Hawke is supposed to be in this thing. He doesn't list who he's playing, so I'm kind of wondering if he's the one who gets offed like 5 minutes in. You got to figure out why, which, you know, my thoughts on Ethan Hawke aside.
If he's the Drew Barrymore in Scream.
Yeah, he's the Drew Barrymore in Scream. He's what is the actor from the first one? And I'm
I keep
blanking.
blanking on his name.
I'm pulling it up now because it's going to drive me nuts if I don't see it. It's too much to read. Anyway, let me know in the comments how wrong I am. No, I'm into this. I love the Agatha Christie, Hercule Poirot stories. So like I loved Death on the Nile. I loved Murder on the Orient Express. I've seen all those, like the Netflix series or the BBC series and all that. And this is in such the same vein. Daniel Craig is just having fun, which is something he hasn't gotten to do a lot because he's been very famous about how filming the Bond movies were kind of a chore there. I mean, because those films were 2 years straight.
Yeah.
And with this, he can just be silly and have fun.
Yeah.
And I think he's very good at that when he really wants to be.
Yeah, and in James Bond, he has to be very like the serious, the face, and you don't really see James Bond smile very much in any of the movies. Like it's very much just being a serious badass, shaken not stirred. But yeah, him just like, I'm gonna break out a southern accent in the whether it's good or not, I'm gonna just have fun with it, and I kind of love it.
Oh yeah, is it a good accent? No. Do I care? Not in the slightest.
No.
I don't care. These movies are so. This first movie was just so unapologetic in how kind of zany it was. I mean, we have a whole character whose entire character trait is that she pukes every time she lies, and that ends up being kind of the MacGuffin of the movie, and that's pretty fantastic, honestly.
Yeah.
So I'm glad Netflix threw some money at this, and I'm glad they're going ahead because we had heard that it was coming, and I'm glad to see that we're finally seeing something coming of it. This is coming out on Netflix let's see, it's hitting TIFF on September the 10th, so this weekend. It'll hit Netflix in November, and or it'll be released in theaters, I think limited in the States in November, and then it'll be on Netflix December 23rd. So right in time for Christmas.
There you go.
They're doing, again, we said this yesterday, we're in Oscar season. They're making moves like you would see someone who they want their movie to get some kind of Oscar consideration, probably for writing.
Yeah, probably writing.
And it's Rian Johnson, and it's so probably an editing thing as well. So we'll see about that. And maybe because it's an ensemble cast, so maybe some best supporting as well.
I forget exactly what Knives Out, what it got. I either got a writing cred or people were saying it was snuffed for a writing cred. I forget exactly.
It was nominated for best original screenplay at the Academy Award.
Yeah.
It didn't win, but
it didn't win. My assumption is that it's going to get another writing cred.
Probably, unless there's something about this one that just absolutely knocks it out of the park. Because Knives Out lost best original screenplay to Parasite. That was the year Parasite won like everything. So, okay, fine, sure, I guess. But yeah, we'll see, because there's a lot of stuff coming out for this next round of Oscars that it's going to be competing against. In terms of original, I mean, Armageddon Time is an original screenplay, and that trailer looks fantastic. So who's to say? All I know is I'm gonna watch this and I'm gonna love it, and it's gonna make me laugh, and this is giving me Clue vibes. It's the same way that Knives Out did, and I haven't gotten that since Clue. And there's rumors they're making another Clue movie, and let's not do that. The first one's perfect. Anyway, Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery. Cool. Let us know what you guys think down in the comments. Let us know on Twitter. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that stuff. Check out everything else we have coming up. All of our Oscar bait trailer reactions, our Harley Quinn watch-alongs, our She-Hulk and House of the Dragon and Rings of Power reviews. All that stuff's up here. And we'll see you guys again next time right here on Off the Wall. Bye.